Umpire Rodney Saucier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Vikings football for tonight's matchup between the visiting Southwestern College Jaguars and your Long Beach City College Vikings. My name is Sean, and I am joined tonight by my broadcast partner, Eddie. Eddie, you think we're in for a good night of football?
Well, I'd like to say so. Here we have two teams that are 0-2, and this should be an exciting one here, folks.
Indeed. So, as Eddie mentioned, both teams are coming into this game 0-2 to start the season. So, either way, someone is going to get their first win of the season. Let's hope it's the Vikings. That would be nice.
Amen.
The coin flip resulted in a win for Southwestern. They deferred their choice to the second half, so the Vikings will receive the ball to start the game.
And we've got 2 minutes till kickoff, and here we see our Vikings preparing into the field. And a decent amount of our stars here setting up.
Clock is still running, countdown to kickoff. 2 minutes to go until this ball game gets underway. While we are waiting, what can we talk about? For the Vikings, their first two games in week one against Riverside, it was a great game overall on both sides of the field. It was just a one-score game by the end. And then last week, week two, the Vikings took on Bakersfield College and lost by an even closer margin of 29-27 in that second game. So far, the Vikings have proved that they can put up some numbers to start the game. So we'll see what kind of numbers both sides can produce here tonight. As always, we are live from Veterans Memorial Stadium right here in the beautiful city of Long Beach.
It's very chilly out.
It is. It's a nice, crisp 70 degrees at kickoff. And now, we are going to get ready to open this ball game.
All right, and right there we see San Diego already rushing up to the field. And it seems they are preparing for a kick.
The Vikings tonight are in their black jerseys with white and red numerals. And San Diego is also in white tops with maroon numerals and those gold helmets.
All right, so starting off here with the kicker, number 42.
To kick is number 42. To receive, they go for the onside kick to start the game.
Oh.
Either that or he got bad positioning on that kick.
Yeah, a little confusion here there, buddy. This is, what do we know? What do we know here? Well, here comes the Vikings offense.
That's correct. The Viking offense is coming onto the field for the first time tonight, led by quarterback Will Madonna. He was awarded.
Opening kickoff recovered by Jalen Johnson. 1st and 10 Vikings. Ball at their own 48-yard line.
Will Madonna was awarded the SCFA Player of the Week back in week one after his outstanding performance offensive-wise for the Vikings against Riverside.
All right, and there's the clock.
Clock is set at 15 minutes. We're ready to go. So he's got a running back on his right side. Got motion, number 6, running to the backfield. He hands off to that running back. He's going to go up to the left side of the field. He's going down the field. He's got blockers. He may go all the way for the touchdown. On the opening drive, first snap of the game, touchdown for the Vikings.
52
That's
yards and a touchdown, Vikings!
As you heard, that was number 2, Kanye Hunter, the running back sophomore from Dominguez.
What a great way to start this game. On the very first snap, Madonna connects to his running back, Hunter, who goes down the left side of the field for 50-so-ish yards. to get that opening touchdown. The point after attempt is
The
good.
point after attempt is good.
All right, the kick
And
was
to
made.
start this game, it's 7-0. We're going to take a replay look here. The very first drive of this game, hands off to his running back.
Hands off to the running back over here,
And he
seems
just,
to pass
the offense gave him his blockers. He goes down the left side, and he is gone.
Yep, and we see number 34, that is, or could be 32. Yeah, that's 34. Could not catch up to him.
That's Lewis Anthony, the linebacker from Mount Miguel High School in San Diego, who was running after him, but he was not able to catch up. So now, just like that, a mere 9 seconds into this game, the Vikings are already up 7-0. So here we go. Now the Viking special teams takes the field, and here's the kick. It's going to go to the end zone. He's going to pick it up.
Oh, and he's
going to go for it, but he's going to get
Oh.
swallowed up at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that's something that you want to just go on ahead and take the kneel over in the end zone. If you can't, if it's too far off into the end zone, then you're just gonna want to go ahead and just take the 25 instead of try to risk having a run like that, especially with a bunch of guys going after you after you've always
First and 10
after you
for
went on
the
ahead and barely
Jaguars.
passed on the
Ball at their
10-yard
own.
line.
Right. Alrighty. So, for the first time tonight, the Jaguars offense will take the field, led by the quarterback, Alex Wojcik. He's in his freshman year out of Mar Vista High School. He's got one running back on either side. Hands it off, and he's going to bring it up the left side for a gain of about 7, maybe 8.
Now it went going off though on the left side, and we've seen many stops like this before, and to then near into the efficiency, and we will now see if they can capitalize to try to go into the to continue on with the first down.
2nd and 3 from their own 12-yard line.
Running back is going to go to the right, push over, and ooh.
He gets swallowed up. That's going to result in a loss.
Seems many.
That was Jay Gordon, the sophomore running back out of Warren Easton High School from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Loss of 3. If you want to go and do a dangerous play like that, you're going to need a ton of more coverage and help, especially for the running back.
All right, so we see a shotgun formation with 2 backs, 1 on either side. Throws to the middle of the field, and it is picked off. Picked off at the 32-yard line by the Vikings. That's big number 7, Hagen Foreman, the 6'1 sophomore out of J. Sarah High School, with that pick.
Oh, that pick was fresh. It was very open to him right over there. It was a quick and easy pick there.
And now the Vikings will once again take the ball from the Southwestern 29-yard line. They have great field position to start this next drive.
All right, and back to our offense.
So this time, got a running back on his right side. That's number 2, Kanye Hunter. He's going to throw up the middle, and he's got his man.
That was number 7, Jay Cadwell.
Number 7, Jay Caldwell, the defensive back, sophomore out of Commerce High School.
Oh, and we're not even getting a chance to talk about it. We're back instantly here, and
It doesn't look like they gave him the first down, but he's not going to need to go any further because once again, Jay Caldwell in the end zone for the touchdown.
he was just simply too fast for the for San Diego's defense. And it's just and the key starter over here was just a hurry in offense which was the key his receiver over for the touchdown.
Just like that, a mere 2 minutes into this ball game, it's already point after attempt was good, so just like that, 2 minutes into this ball game, it's already 14-0 Vikings. So we're going to take a replay once again. So Madonna dropped back. He saw his man on the right side, and just wide open in the end zone was Caldwell to make that touchdown catch.
Very, very nice pass done by Madonna here, and launched into his wide receiver. Again, it was the hurry offense that went on ahead and took it in for our touchdown. The Vikings here have a unique strategy here on the hurry offense.
They caught San Diego slacking, and it worked to their advantage. The San Diego defense was not ready for that quick offensive huddle and go. So now, once again, we've got the kick set up and ready to go. That's Ethan Smithlin, who's going to kick it. It's going to land in the end zone and result in a touchback. So the ball will come up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, so with kicks like that, you're going to want to go on ahead and just take on the touchback. Then you wouldn't want to do what San Diego did first play. If it's already down in the end zone, then you might as well just not pick it up and just take the touchback.
So with Ethan Smithlin, he comes into this game as one of the backup kickers. If you flash back to week 1, looking back on week 1, it was number 46, Ray Sanchez, that was taken out early after a late hit on a punt. He was out practicing prior to the game, so we may see him tonight. But now, it's a pass play to the left side. He gets about 12 yards, so it's going to be good for that first down.
There was unique footwork here, going down and reaching into the first down. He ran through and was able to just dodge and weave through our Vikings defense.
Jaguars go back into shotgun formation.
And here's the rush in offense, this time from San Diego.
Wojcik looks to pass, throws to the sideline. He's got his man, but ruled out of bounds prior to possession. So it results in an incomplete pass. It will be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it seems to have been offside under the pressure. He already had a man behind him running after San Diego quarterback. So it was all due to pressure and rush.
So they're back in the shotgun with a running back on either side. Wojcik takes the snap. He's going to hand off to his right side running back who goes up the left, and he gets swallowed by those Vikings defenders for a gain of 4. So that sets up a third and 4. 3rd and 3.
Now back to the hurry-up offense from San Diego, and
San Diego's ready to go. Once again, running backs on either side.
With the hurry offense, this time they're going to try their luck.
Does not hand it off. He looks down the right side of the field, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was number 7. Savion Robinson was the intended wide receiver, the sophomore out of Minnehaha Academy in Minneapolis, Minnesota. How about that? Minneapolis and New Orleans.
Wow.
2 players from outside of California playing in the Southern California Community College.
Guess he decided to have more opportunities here in Long Beach. Well, not in Long Beach, but in San Diego.
So now it's just one running back on the right side. Throws to the right side of the field, and it falls incomplete. That time the intended receiver was once again intended for Savion Robinson. So now it will result in a turnover on downs, and the Vikings will take over once again.
And that's what happens. Good coverage leads to an easy break-in for the offense. And now we have our turnover going down for our Vikings.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the Southwestern 43-yard line. Madonna is in the shotgun with a running back on his right side. Now that running back goes into motion and goes over to be a receiver. Drops back, looks for number 2. He gets him.
Ooh.
But no, it's number 7. Gain of 4 on the play.
See, with that kind of play, it probably would have turned out better if he, instead of just trying to run in with more yards, maybe just go on ahead and take that and just run offside so that it wouldn't really cost much time and much more effort for our players. Conserve your energy. Conserve the energy for our receivers.
So now we've got a trips left formation. Madonna's going to have his running back on the left side. Correction, there's 4 receivers on his left side. Hands it off to the running back, number 2, Kanye Hunter. Doesn't get very far.
And San Diego seemed that they were able to read that play in an instant. So they had about 3 or 4 defenders already on to the running back.
He did get back to the line of scrimmage. Seems like that defender that made the tackle has some family in the audience tonight.
Yep, very high spirit.
So now we've got that trips left formation with a running back on the left side. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to look to the left side, and he's got his man for the first down.
That is pure athleticism and great receiving there from number 3.
Matthew Berengy, the wide receiver out of Western High School, makes that catch in the middle of the field, and it's a first down.
All right, we switch receivers here.
So now they're going with trips right, running back on the right side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to his left. Now he's going to drop back even more. He's going to backpedal, throwing to the left side. He's got him! Got his man at the 2-yard line. That's number 1, Ramil Brown, the wide receiver from Long Beach Poly, makes the catch at the 2-yard line. Long Beach
Poly is always filled with star players, and this kid's one of them.
They are known for producing some very good players football-wise.
Very true.
So now it's 1st and goal.
And it seems like they're going to try to run it.
He's got 3 running backs, 2 on. Now they're going to switch over to his left side with a running back behind him. He's going to hand it off to number 2. He's going to get swallowed up, but then they're pushing the pile. He's finally brought down at the 1. So it will be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Seems he was able to fight him off, though, getting into the pile. You always see running backs dive in, and even though that there is going to be a large pile of defenders after you, but it's just the task of what a running back is supposed to do.
And you can just see right there the size of these offensive linemen. They are some big guys. They can push back. Hands it off to Kanye Hunter once again.
That play, yep, San Diego was already expecting the play here.
Correction, that was Caleb Foster. It results in a loss, so now it will be 3rd and goal.
Yep, San Diego
had the 3-yard line.
San Diego had went play off with a blitz to stop the running play, and it seemed to have went in with their name on it. And now time to see.
Running back on the right side. That's Caleb Foster. Looks to the end zone. He's going to run it. And Madonna takes it in for the touchdown. He couldn't find his man, but he carried it through the hole on the left side. Will Madonna gets the touchdown.
It seems that San Diego was trying to blitz again as in expecting for another run play, but Madonna had seemed to have went on ahead and just run in for it since he had no open receivers. and wouldn't want to risk another, or not another, but like a turnover. So he just went on ahead and took it in for the 6 points.
Ethan Smithlin is back at the 10 to kick it. Looks like the kick got tipped a little bit, but either way, it goes through the goalpost and is good. So,
Replay.
as we take a look at the replay here, he had 2 receivers on his right side and the running back.
Yep, and here it is. And if we can see behind the lineman, man, the player was ready to blitz and was already coming for him. And now, and Madonna had seen that and decided, heck no, I'm gonna go on ahead and just get in the 6 points.
Broke through the line, but either way, Madonna, he couldn't find his receiver, but he carried it himself into the end zone. So, with 8 minutes 5 seconds left in the first quarter, it's already 21-0 in favor of the Vikings.
All right, this is looking good for us so far.
Smithlin once again is going to kick off. Bounces at the 10. Finally gets picked up at about the 4. Oh, a big hit on the sideline to bring the runner down.
All right, and it seemed to be a decent yards going in for the return, though the football almost hit the end zone, but he decided to go on ahead and go ahead and run for the yards. So it turned out to be a pretty good decision for him.
So Wojcik will take his offense back onto the field at their own 28-yard line. Got 2 receivers on his right, 1 receiver wide on his left, running backs on either side of him. Takes the snap, throws to the right side. That's number 7. Savion Robinson with the...
He had a decent amount of coverage from the defense. And the offense had went on ahead and backed them up, saying, no, you're not going to touch my player. You're not going to touch my teammate. And went on ahead and got a decent amount of yards in.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. This time he looks, can't find his open man. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down and more, and is finally brought out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, with a play like that, it could be really dangerous. We had just seen a player try to smack the ball off of the quarterback's hand. Big risk going in, but he managed to pick up the first down for the team.
Wojcik ran for 10 yards there to get that first down from their own 42-yard line. Got 2 backs either side, 2 receivers on his right, 1 receiver on his left.
Can the Vikings defense capitalize?
Receiver is brought down.
All right, brought down by I think it was number 55.
There is a Southwestern player down on the field. That's number 9. That's number 9, Jordan Benton, the wide receiver freshman from Montgomery High School, who comes up hobbling just a little bit. Looks like he'll be okay.
Hopefully, I think they'll have to take a look at this injury.
Possibly could have just rolled his ankle a little bit on the tackle.
Yeah, seems to be having a little trouble there walking, and you can see the pain that he is expressing through facial expressions, and we hope for him a speedy recovery.
Hopefully he can get back into this game. Right now, the Jaguars have once again 2 backs on the right.
Oh, a double fake, and
Wojcik is going to be sacked for a loss of 3. Brought down at his own 39-yard line.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 13.
Enzo Tayo, the defensive lineman, sophomore year from Lawndale High School, was the Vikings defender that brought down Wojcik. do have live music here tonight, folks. It's the Long Beach City College Vikings show band. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the offense.
By the Jaguars.
Loss of 5.
3rd and 18.
So it will now be 3rd and 18.
Yep, it seems anyone could have seen that coming, especially with the false start going in from San Diego's offense.
2 backs either side. Wojcik looks to the middle of the field, and and now a late flag comes in. 2 flags, in fact, one from each of the side officials.
Yeah, and this may be a pass interference here, but we'll see.
So right now, that penalty is going to be pass interference against the Vikings. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Oh, you can't have that for our Vikings offense. It is very much a very deadly penalty, and it's automatically given San Diego an immediate first down. We can't be having that.
15 yards on each pass interference penalty. The flags came in late from the side officials, questioning whether or not they should actually throw the flag, but they did. So now, once again, we do have a back on each side. Fakes the handoff, throws to the left side, got his man, spins a tackle, now gets brought down at the 44-yard line. That was number 8, Raymond Flores, the running back freshman out of Southwest High School.
Yeah, with a play like that, many things could occur, especially when you have a teammate covering another defender, which you can run upon, and you can say, forget this.
Hands it off. Ooh. Doesn't get far. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That was number 27, Corday Jones, with the stop. He's the freshman linebacker from Long Beach Wilson.
Yep, and it seemed to be a bare tap, and which made the runner went on ahead and trip and fall.
Jade Gordon was the back that ran. So it'll be 3rd and 5 from the Vikings 46-yard line.
4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
Clock continues to run. Takes the shotgun pass, hands it off to his running back, number 3. Spins a tackle. Gets hit in the middle of the field. And gets brought down. Looks like just short of the first down. Yes.
With a play like that, especially with a tons of other defenders running in after you, it seems.
4th and inches.
Oh, and I think they're gonna go for it. Oh yeah, with a play like this, with standings like this, you've definitely got to try to go for it.
They're gonna go for it, but now, no.
Oh.
Southwestern is calling the timeout. With 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first quarter, the first timeout is taken. During this timeout, I would like to inform everybody that this football game, along with the rest of the football games this semester, 3 more after tonight, are being brought to you by the radio television program right here at Long Beach City College. Great equipment, great students, and great staff that help the students along so they know what they're doing.
Everything is great in the beach.
The camera operators, everybody downstairs in the production booth, students led by a good instructor.
Very talented folks here in Long Beach, folks.
So when they come back out of the timeout, it's going to be 4th and inches from the 42-yard line.
All right, let's see if San Diego can capitalize by reaching that first down.
Wojcik takes the snap under center, and pushes his way forward for the first down.
Yep, with heavy support going in for San Diego's defense, it's very inevitable to reach in for first down. And our Vikings did all they could.
I want to flash back to what I said a minute ago. We do have the live band, the Viking show band, under the direction of Mr. Brian Hamilton, a very experienced music instructor. A big thank you to him and the Viking show band for providing the music at tonight's ballgame. Hands off to the running back.
It's another outside containment. It seemed that he tried to go outside and didn't want to stay into the field. However, the Vikings defense had another plan going in for him.
So 2nd and 10. He got back. Raymond Flores was the receiver there. He got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. He's going to look. He's going to run, looking, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds at the 38. Gain of 1 on that run from the quarterback, Alex Wojcik.
It was great coverage by the defensive backs. The quarterback had nowhere else to go, especially in with the pressure. And it's the defense for the Vikings is looking pretty spot on.
As of right now, with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, yes, the Vikings defense is acting very strong in this game. With a back on each side, Wojcik takes the snap. He's going to run, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
San Diego's quarterback had a man open, but the pressure was too much for him to try to go on ahead and throw. So he decided to run it and managed to dodge a defensive back from getting a tough tackle.
4th and 7 now from the Vikings 36-yard line. Not sure if the Jaguars are going to try and go for it here or if they're going to send their punt team out. They are going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 7. This is interesting. Choosing to go for it with long yardage, but
they're gonna run.
He got it up the middle of the field. That was once again number 8. Raymond Flores with the carry up the middle of the field to get that first down. It was an interesting decision to go for it on 4th and 7, but he found...
Oh, and here we are with the hurry offense again.
Bad snap. Picked up by the Vikings, and he's brought down at the 31-yard line. Results in first down.
Now the Vikings have a chance to score before the half. Yeah, it seemed to have it seemed that the snap was the key to their recovery. Oh, but it says that
he was down by contact at the 31-yard line. It's still a first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, but either way, it still would be a turnover on downs.
So now, Will Madonna steps up under center, but now he's going to drop back into the shotgun with a running back on his right side. 4 receivers also on that right side. Takes the snap from the left hash, throws to his right. Gets his block and runs out of bounds. That was number 9, Sionta Davis.
It was smart for him to run out of bounds to save time. Wait, what? Wait, the clock's still running.
Clock is running, although it probably should have stopped because he ran out of bounds on his own.
However,
it doesn't matter. They are just going to keep going for it as he spins a tackle and now gets brought down right at about the first down marker. And he is going to get that first down. Made it all the way up to the 43, 44-yard line.
And now this will end the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, it is your Long Beach City College Vikings 21, the San Diego Southwestern Jaguars 0.
All right,
Kanye
interesting.
Hunter was the running back on that carry.
Though interesting, I still think that the clock should have stopped right after Jordan Benton had went offside. Not Jordan Benton, Ciante Davis. Very weird.
Viking show band.
Viking show band being pictured on the screen now. Once again, under the direction of Mr. Brian Hamilton, providing the soundtrack for tonight's football game. So to start the second quarter, the ball is going to be placed at the 43-yard line, their own 43. With two backs behind him, he's going to fake the handoff, looks to his left, looking for his man deep downfield. He made the catch, but was out of bounds. So they will bring it back to the line of scrimmage as an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and when you see these kind of plays, it kind of disappoints you a little bit because, again, great athleticism, great effort for a catch, but too bad that it was out of bounds.
So the Vikings continue to be in a shotgun formation. There's two receivers on either side of the field and a running back to his right. Takes the snap, throws to his left, evades the tackle. Now gets brought down at the 53, or the 47, not the 53, the 47.
Was putting in the footwork to try to avoid the defenders in from San Diego.
Keonta Davis was the receiver on that throw, and he made it for the first down.
And time to see if our Vikings capitalize. There's the run play.
Hands it off to number 2. He goes up the left side of the field, and he's brought down for a gain of 9. Ruled down at the 38. And a timeout is going to be taken by Southwestern. Or is it an official's timeout? It appears to be an official's timeout. The referee, George Arredondo, tonight instructing the players to back up just a little bit. 2nd and 1 for the Vikings. The ball at the Jaguars 43. 38.
Oh, and the flag.
And we have a false start on the offense, number 64. Jumped too early. That was Ethan Pataya from Milliken High School. He jumped just a little bit too early. So it's a loss of 5. So it's 2nd and 6 now. Okay. From the 43. Madonna takes the snap, looks middle of the field. Now he's going to run it. He's got room, and he's going to slide at the first down marker.
All right, and he seems to be a little disappointed there. I did see
There is a flag on the play, however. On the left side of the field, there is a flag. So we have to figure out what this is for. Possibly a hold.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 2nd down.
You heard it there.
So that
Champ
was the
Ulafale was called for the hold. So instead of a first down, it brings the Vikings back 10 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15. Now from their own 47-yard line. with the trips right formation, Madonna in the shotgun, takes the snap, left side of the field, spins a tackle, and is brought down.
Oh, and that seemed to be a screenplay by Madonna. Pressure incoming from two defenders from San Diego, and was able to think fast. And here we are with the hurry offense.
3rd and 9 from the Southwestern 46-yard line. Another trips right formation. Madonna's looking down the field. He's going to throw, and number 1.
Look out.
Oh, it falls just incomplete. That was Ramil Brown, the intended receiver.
You have to give him some credit. He had already been speeding through 2 defenders coming into the end zone, but he just couldn't capitalize.
Brown was looking for the touchdown, but it fell incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 9, and we will see the first punt of this game from the Vikings. There's the kick. It's up in the air. Fair catch called at the 22.
All right, and it's very smart to go on ahead and just take the knee in and take the yardage since since he was all surrounded by defenders for the Vikings.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jaguars from their own 22-yard line. 12 and a half left to play in the first half of the game. Wojcik is going to go out to his huddle, tell him what the play is. He's going to have a running back right behind him. 2 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. And now a 3rd man is going to come in.
Oh, he seems to be rushing.
It's going to be another running back coming in. However,
it's another flag dropped.
Are we looking at delay of game?
False start, offense. The 11th man must give the defense an opportunity set. That did not happen. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
You heard it there from the referee, Arredondo, that there were too many men in motion at the time of the snap. So now takes the snap, hands it off to his running back on the right side. He's going to get swallowed up by the Vikings defenders, and it's going to result in another loss. So it will be...
The Vikings line has been toughened up. They did not give San Diego a chance to have any yardage for their running backs. It's been happening all night.
2nd and 19 from the Jaguars' 13-yard line. This is a large deficit here to get to that first down marker. They need to gain some yards. He's got 2 backs with him. Now he's going to send one into motion, takes the snap. He's looking to his left for that back. This time, he throws it just up the right side, and he gets swallowed up at about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, another screenplay attempt from San Diego. And it would seem, again, the defense is being toughened up and not giving San Diego some breathing room.
Clock continues to run. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half of play. The Jaguars are looking for anything they can get to potentially score before the end of the first half. With a back on each side, he looks back, he drops the pass.
Look out.
In the air, tipped by the Vikings, but not intercepted. So it's an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 4th and long, a very long 4th down.
San Diego's quarterback decided to try to throw on a man that's in double coverage. Wouldn't know if that would be the right game plan.
Jovan Young, the wide receiver from Mar Vista High School out in San Diego, was the intended receiver at about midfield. Did not get it. So, the Jaguars send out their special teams for a punt. In the end zone to make the punt, ball lands at about the 42 and rolls up to the 48. So the Vikings will take over once again from the Southwestern 48-yard line. Madonna leading the charge. As they get set for the first down, we're looking at a formation where he's got one running back behind him and one in front of him. One receiver on his left, two receivers on the right side. Takes the snap and shotgun, looks to pass to the right side of the field, and is blocked by the Vikings.
Yep, great bat down happening from San Diego.
Anthony. Lewis Anthony made that block. So now, more hurry-up offense here. There was no flag there. This time he fakes the pass and hands off to his running back, number 22, on the left side. Caleb Foster doesn't get very far at all. In fact, it does result in a loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 from the Vikings 49. Two receivers on either side of the field, one running back on the left. Madonna sets, takes the snap, looking to his right. He's going to throw downfield, and it is blocked.
But there is a flag.
There is a flag on the play. So, while the officials talk about it, let's see what we have. Here comes the call from the referee, Arredondo.
Holding. Defense. Number 3. 10 yards from the previous spot. By rule, automatic first down.
It's not going to get ruled out. It is a first down, Vikings.
It's Adrian Speedy Granderson, number 3, that gets called for the holding. It results in a first down for the Vikings.
Oh, and with this kind of scoreboard, I wouldn't think that this would be the right play to do.
A trips right formation. And now we have another flag on the play.
Start. Offense, number 51. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Back-to-back flags.
This time the flag goes against the Vikings. 5-yard penalty for the false start. Makes it 1st and 15. Got two receivers on his right side. The running back also on the right. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking middle of the field. Batted down, incomplete.
Yeah, there's not much to say about that one here. Madonna almost overthrew it, and there was no receiver available for him.
Under pressure, Madonna made the throw, but it came down incomplete. Clock is at 10 minutes remaining. Same offensive setup here. 2 receivers on the right with a running back and 2 on the left. Looks downfield to the left side, and he's got his man. That's number 6, Kyle Miller, the wide receiver sophomore out of Warren High School.
Yeah, that was an amazing throw and catch. Good athleticism from the offense.
Brought down by Michael Boone. 3rd and 2. And we'll have a timeout taken on the field by the Vikings.
A lot of exciting plays has been happening this quarter.
So, within this timeout, you're left to wonder what the defensive coaches are telling Southwestern players what they need to do to make a stop. So far, they are doing pretty good on this drive with the stoppage. So now, coming out of the timeout, the Vikings will have a trips right formation. 3 receivers on the right side. Madonna is alone in the backfield. He does not have any running backs there with him. He's got his O-line in front to protect him. Takes the snap by himself in the backfield, throws middle of the field, gets his man for the first down. That was number 3, Matthew Berengi.
It's a very smooth slant. Just wish he was able to go through the defenders.
Results in a first down from the 20-yard line.
All right, here's with the rush
Going
offense.
back to a trips right formation. Puts the running back on his right side. Drops back, looks to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended receiver there in the end zone was number 1, Ramil Brown.
The receivers must catch the ball when in the end zone.
2nd and 10, still from the 20.
It's the
Madonna-
receiver's mottos. You touch it, you catch it.
Madonna came under pressure on that last snap. He ran to the right side of the field, was looking for Brown, couldn't get it. Vikings running now 3 receivers on the right side. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 2, Kanye Hunter. Gets some yardage on that play, about 3. So it will be 3rd and 7.
It was a good open field tackle.
Correction, 2nd and 6 from the 16-yard line. Gain of 4. Trips right again. Madonna looks, middle of the field, end zone, incomplete. The intended receiver was number 6, Kyle Miller. That throw did come incomplete to the back.
And it was a double coverage, so technically it could have been a throwaway for Madonna.
They're going to go for it on 4th down. They won't send the kicking team out to try and get a field goal, or will they? No, they are going to send the field goal unit out. Smithlin out there to kick. It's up, and it's good. So with 8 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter, the Vikings now lead 24-0. That was Smithlin with the kick and Hagen Foreman with the hold. So now we look for another kick from the Vikings. This time back to that side of the field, but they will be going the other way. Smithlin stays out on the field because he will be the one to kick it away.
And here's San Diego for the return. Ready for the return.
Back deep to return are numbers 7. 7's gonna get it. Goes to the left side of the field. He's got blockers. And now he's way up the middle. He's got blockers. Now he's taken down at around midfield.
Managed to get him by a shoestring tackle.
A good run by number 7, Savion Robinson. The Minnesota kid bringing that ball about 45 yards on that return. Matthew Dragic, the tackler there, freshman from Servite High School. Flag on the play, coming in from the umpire in the middle of the field. Another flag comes in for unnecessary activity down on the sideline, so there's going to be 2 penalties here. So we might have a holding, but then also an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. So,
now the ref's telling them to get away.
So they're going to talk it over and see which foul to enforce. Umpire through. Here we go. Here's the call.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty, previous spot, remain first down. There's a personal foul, offense, personal foul, defense. Those penalties will offset. First down.
Huh.
Can we break that down a little bit? There was a lot to comprehend. 2 fouls on that play. There was holding against the
holding was enforced.
Holding penalty was enforced. It's still going to be first down.
The personal fouls or the unsportsmanlike was offset.
There were 2 personal fouls after the play, 1 on each side. Those were offsetting penalties. So the result of the play is now a 1st and 20 from Southwestern's own 40-yard line. There's a snap, hands it off to the running back. He runs to the right side of the field, and he gets brought down for a gain of 7.
Yeah, it seemed to be strategized running play by Ray Flores, the Monte Vista San Diego kid.
Ball at the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
2nd and 13. Wojcik looks, middle of the field. It's caught by number 84.
And it seemed to be a good play for our Vikings defense.
Pass complete to C.J. Nunez.
C.J. Nunez with the catch. He was the freshman tight end out of Mater Dei Catholic High School.
48-yard line.
3rd and 8 from now the Vikings' 48-yard line. Running back on his left. Wojcik looks. Left side of the field. Has his man. And it is caught for the first down. That's number 5. Jovan Young downfield makes the catch. It will now be 1st and 10 from the Vikings 11-yard line.
As a defensive back, you must turn around and see where the football is located.
Snap is high. Running back goes up the middle. Spins a tackle. Now, one of the Vikings defenders just jumps himself on top of that pile to try and add the weight to bring down the running back. It results in a gain of 7, so it'll be 2nd and 3 from the 5 or the 4.
All right, can the Vikings defense stop
Gonna
this?
run it himself. Right side of the field. Ball comes out. It's picked up by number 2.
Oh, look at him go.
There's no flags. He's
The
gonna
50,
run.
the 40, the
30,
30,
20, 10. Touchdown Vikings. That was George Bowers recovering.
Excellent motion, excellent turn back, excellent for the Vikings defense.
Receiver, or I believe that was actually a quarterback keeper. Wojcik spun to the right side, but when he was getting brought down, he could not hold on to the ball. It was stripped and recovered, taken all the way down the field for the Viking touchdown. So Smithlin will go for another kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good.
The
So
Vikings defense are stepping in. Not only was it recovered, but it was brought to the house.
We're going to take a replay look here.
Oh, and it was stripped away from number 41.
Ball got stripped away. And Gio Bowers picked it up and ran down the left side of the field for that touchdown.
How about that?
How about that? Vikings defense got to him, prevented him from getting in the end zone, and now Smithlin will once again kick from the 35. Back to receive is number 7. Kick is up. Heading towards number 7. He's going to get it at the 6. And he's brought down at the 21. That was Savion Robinson, the Minnesota kid, that brought the ball from the 6 to the 21. So it was a run of about 15 yards.
Yeah, now back to our Vikings defense. The Vikings seem to be tearing it down for the offense, not giving them any chance to gain more yardage, and let's see what we do here.
I do have to say, the defense is putting on a show tonight. Making the stops, and now a scoop and score. The handoff was to number 8, Ray Flores. Brought it up the middle of the field. Got enough for the first down. Hands off to Flores again. This time he's going to go up the right, and he's going to get tackled at the 43 for a gain of 4.
Seems that that San Diego is seeming to rely on their running back.
Clock continues to run. 4.5 remaining in the first half of play.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Running back behind him on his right side. Hands it off into the pile, is brought down for a gain of 5.
Gain of 4, brought down by Jaguar Scale. 3rd and 1. Ball to the Jaguars.
3rd and 1 from the 47.
And indeed, San Diego seems to be using their running backs.
Hands it off once again. This time he spins a tackle and gets up the middle for the first down. Brings it into Vikings territory. It's going to be first down from the Vikings 47-yard line.
The running back spin can be dangerous for maneuvering, especially if you're on front.
So Wojcik is in the shotgun. Looks for his man, couldn't find him, and gets taken down at the 40-yard line.
Why are you there?
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Ball to the Vikings 40-yard line.
And it's good that the defense was managed to stop San Diego's quarterback before reaching into a first down.
That was Raheem Moore, the lineman out of Lakewood High School, that made the stop. Tight end in motion, hands it off to the right side, and gets brought down at the 40.
Jamarlo Campbell. Man, he's having himself a ball game.
3rd down and 3 from the 40-yard line, with a running back on his right side and 2 receivers over on that right side as well. Wojcik looks for the play. Clock is running, under 2 left. Now he's going to take the snap, looks down the left side of the field, and he's got his man for the reception at the 6-yard line. Number 5
An amazing
appears
catch,
shaken up
but
after the catch.
Timeout. Officials.
An official's timeout taken. That was number 5.
that's 2 plays he's made, 2 big plays for his offense.
Jovan Young, the wide receiver, went down the field. Wojcik saw that, looked to his left.
Oh, no.
So now the Jaguars are threatening from the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. Wojcik sends the tight end in motion, hands it off to the running back. He's going to get swallowed up and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
They can hear it. Alrighty. 2 receivers on the right side,
This
one
is
on the
looking
left.
deadly.
Hands it off to the running back who's going to go up the middle of the field. Gets taken down for a gain of 1. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. And now there is a Vikings defender down on the field.
Timeout. Officials.
An official's timeout taken. Austin Bressler is the Viking defender that is down on the field after that last play. Not sure what happened there, but it looks like he is in some pain, grasping at his midsection area.
Oh, this doesn't seem right.
So the Vikings training staff is out there to take a look at him, make sure he is okay. Right now, we just have to wonder what exactly happened. He does appear to be in quite some pain here as they attend to him. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Stunned silence in the stadium right now as we make sure the player is okay. They finally are able to sit him up. And now he's going to get up and walk under his own power off the field. Bressler is the 6'2" linebacker, sophomore from Mater Dei High School. But now, since we know he is okay, we'll get back to football action here. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. Jaguars are threatening.
Can the Vikings defense work more magic?
We'll find out here. Wojcik's got his 2 backs.
Injury by the defensive player under 2 minutes. The offensive team has declined the 10-second runoff.
Okay, so with an injury under 2 minutes, there would be a 10-second runoff, but the Jaguars declined that 10-second runoff. Puts the tight end in motion. This time he's going to look to the corner of the end zone, and he is in. Ray Flores, the running back, puts the ball in the end zone for the first Southwestern touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and it seemed to be a very simple run for him and getting into the end zone.
They're just going to go for the extra point here. They're not going to go for 2.
Got some rowdy parents.
That's Luis Lopez there to make the kick for the point after, and it is good. So, with 45 seconds left in the first half, it's 31-7 as we look at the replay. Wojcik took the snap, handed it off to Flores, who found the open side of the field on the left and got it into the corner.
Yes, and number 29 had managed to block off the defender in order for his running back to make it into the end zone. Very good coverage.
Not yet. So now, for the first time in this game, we will see a kickoff from Southwestern after the opening kick to start the game. This is the first time that San Diego has had their special teams kickoff out there since the start of the game.
All right, and here we go.
That's number 22, Haji Musa.
There seems to be some motion going on.
Who brings the ball from midfield to the right hashes, goes for the onside kick, and it's touched out of bounds. A flag does come in. Multiple flags coming in from 3 of the officials. All 3 of the sideline officials threw their flag on that play. My guess it's because the kick went out of bounds before being touched, but we will find out here in a second from George Arredondo, the referee. Here's the call.
Kick out of bounds. The ball will be advanced 5 yards from the end of the run. First down, Long Beach.
So indeed, the penalty was for the kick going out of bounds with a 5-yard add-on to the end of the run. There wasn't much of a run there either way, but it'll still be 5 yards after the end of the play. So it will be first down for the Vikings from their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers on either side of the field and a running back to his left. Madonna takes the snap, and he's looking to that left side. Screen pass to number 2, and he's going to get the first down. That was Kanye Hunter on the pass and the carry.
First down, Vikings.
And it was a great screenplay going down, and especially him stepping out of bounds to preserve the time in the clock.
Clock is stopped at 37 because he ran out of bounds under his own power. Madonna takes the snap. Now he's going to run left side of the field. Runs out of bounds once again to preserve time at the 30. Quarterback keeper gain of 8. So it's 2nd and 2.
Seemed that he had no one to throw it to, so therefore he decided to get some good yardage in himself.
This time he's going to take the snap and he's looking down the middle of the field. Now he's going to run for it. Shovel pass backwards to Kanye Hunter, who doesn't get very far. Forward progress was stopped after the first down marker. And a timeout is taken by the Vikings, their 2nd of the first half.
Yeah, very
The
sloppy
result of the
play
play
from
is the first
offense.
down. Timeout, Long Beach. This is their 2nd charge timeout.
Okay. Timeout with 19 seconds.
First down, Vikings.
So with 19 seconds remaining on the clock in the first half, the Vikings are looking to threaten another score before the end of the first half. And then this game will appear to be a bit of a runaway for the Vikings before the first half is even over. So we'll see where the line goes.
And since time is running out, the offense in Long Beach is going to have to take big shots in order to score one more before the end of halftime. Or before you reach halftime.
Coming out of the timeout, Madonna's going to have a trips left formation with a running back on his right and a receiver to that right side as well. In the backfield, shotgun snap. Looks, middle of the field, and it's caught! Number 3, Matthew Berengy in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah, as I said, big shots, big plays will be needed in these last few seconds of the quarter, and Madonna was able to capitalize and leads to 37-7.
Just like that. So Smithlin goes back out there to put up the extra point. It's up, and it's good. So your score with 13 seconds remaining in the first half. The Vikings 38, the Southwest Jaguars 7. We'll have a slow motion replay of the touchdown. Madonna looked to his left, then looked to the middle where Berengy was, and open man in the end zone gets the touchdown.
Yep, and it was decent coverage for San Diego, but unfortunately weren't able to nail it down. And now we are up more than what we could be.
So now the Vikings will remain out there to kick away. One of the receivers in the back is Haji Musa, the freshman out of Crawford High School. Smithlin to kick. It's up. It's going to go in the end zone. Musa muffs the catch, goes to the right side of the field, and is thrown out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
And it's like I said in the beginning of the ball game, if you're seen to be tumbling on the end zone, then might as well call it in for a touchback.
So Musa was in the end zone when he made that catch. He brings it to the 15, so it'll be a run of probably about 17 yards on that return. So 1st and 10, what looks like possibly could be the last play of the first half here for the Jaguars. So the first snap for the Jaguars is going to be a shotgun. Hands it off to the running back, who's going to go up the middle of the field. Gets wrapped up and taken down at the 22. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score after one, 38-7 in favor of the Vikings. Stay with us. We will be right back here on Viking Sports.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Vikings football, everybody. Interesting first half of play, and now we will be getting set here to start the second half of the game.
Definitely. We'll see if Long Beach City can definitely extend this lead in the second half, or we'll see if San Diego can put up a fight and somehow put some points on the board, bring this game back to life.
Okay, so the coin toss at the start of the game meant that San Diego deferred their choice to the second half, so they will receive the ball to start this second half of play. Smithland to kick. It's going up the middle. The intended receiver is there, and he's going to run now to the right side of the field. He has his blockers, and he's going down the field. Stiff arms the defender, and he's brought down at the, where did they mark him? They're marking him at the 47-yard line. That will be a run. He caught that at around the 5. So he brings it to the 47, so that's a gain of 42 yards.
And that was a speedy return by the returner there, very fast.
Woo! Our apologies there, folks. The referee's mic turned on there for a second. Quarterback runs, throws, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 7, Savion Robinson. We have an official's
The pass rush was there, but the quarterback was mobile enough to get outside the pocket, but wasn't fortunate enough to complete the pass. But we shall see this going on this drive.
All right, so this time he hands it off to the left, and he's brought down for a loss. That was number 3. He was the running back on that play. That's Jay Gordon. Brought down for that loss of about 4 yards. There we go. 4-yard loss.
And
Third.
you definitely see the linebackers on the Vikings defense shooting these gaps pretty fast.
It's a 3rd and 14. He's going to run. He gets hit on the run. Pass falls incomplete. The intended receiver was number 8, Ray Flores. And he was blocked by the Viking defenders. Brings up a quick 4th and 14.
Sup?
4th and long. Substitutions coming in. They are going to go for it. They're not going to kick it. They are going to kick it. I take that back. It goes down the right side of the field, and it's going to roll, a good roll, and it will stop at the 11-yard line. So the Vikings will take over for the first time in the second half from their own 11-yard line.
I think if the Vikings defense continues to play the way they have been playing all night, they shouldn't have any problems with San Diego's offense.
Right. So if you missed the first half and are just now joining us. It didn't take the Vikings offense long to get in the end zone, 9 seconds to be exact. On the opening drive, very first snap of the ball game, Will Madonna found his receiver in that end zone and got the Vikings on the board quite early and very quickly. But now we go back to focusing on the third quarter. As you can see, it is 38-7, so there was quite a bit of offensive action for the Vikings in that first half of play. So Madonna's going to take the ball for the first time, hands it off to his running back, who goes up the middle and gets swallowed for a gain of 1.
Early on, we've seen the Viking offense.
Now, right?
I believe the referee's microphone is still on, but he does not realize it.
As I was going to say, the Vikings offense very early was throwing the ball, but now with this big lead, most likely they'll start to run, but we'll see what they do.
So there was no gain there. 2nd and 10. Kanye Hunter got it back to the line of scrimmage. Madonna takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking up the middle. Almost picked off, but batted down incomplete. The intended receiver was number 5, Oscar Willis, out of St. Paul High School.
Jagger Mosqueda, the linebacker, on coverage, making the play.
So now Madonna's going to run with a trips formation on the right side and a running back to his left. He's going to look to his left, and he's got his receiver number 6, and he's just going to back himself out of bounds before he can get hit. That was number 6, Kyle Miller. Enough for the Vikings' first down.
I believe San Diego was trying to play everything underneath because they didn't want to allow any big yardage, deep balls for the Vikings offense.
On this drive, he spins and then gets brought down. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. It was Kanye Hunter on the carry once again. Gets himself back to the line of scrimmage before being pushed back.
With the carry, brought down by Jordan Collier. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Once again, trips right. Madonna throws to the right, but it falls just short.
Yeah, I believe the play just absolutely failed right there. Screenplay did not succeed.
That pass incomplete. Chad Sabal, the intended receiver.
We'll see how the San Diego defense plays this second half.
Number 4, Chad Sabal, was the intended receiver. They're staying with that trips right formation with the running back on his left. With the hard count in. Madonna now looks for his receivers, doesn't get them, spins a tackle, and is finally brought down at the 39, enough for a Vikings first down. Another good quarterback keeper. Gain of 12, so that just adds on to his total as a runner.
Madonna has definitely shown that he is a playmaker tonight by extending plays, extending drives on his own, and carrying this offense on his back.
Still continuing to go trips right in the shotgun. Now the running back moves to his right. Here's the snap. He hands it off to the running back who's going to run up the left side of the field, and he evades the block to the 30, to the 20, 15, and he's taken out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Great blocking by the offensive line to allow the running back to break free and with his speed, get up the field, get a big gain, and extend this drive.
It's the first time you guys talk about the offensive line, which is good. They need to hear it.
An official's timeout on the field.
The offensive line is actually very tall, considered the shortest offensive lineman will probably be around 6'2". Very massive big boys up front. pushing the San Diego defenders all over this field.
Making sure that blitz defense cannot break the line and get to Madonna. The O-line is providing Madonna with plenty of coverage. He has been under pressure a couple times, but he manages to evade it. So once again, it's the trips right. He hands off to the running back. And he gets swallowed up at the 12-yard line. Gain of 2. Second and 7 from the Southwestern 12. It does appear that the Vikings are enjoying using this trips right formation. Looks to his left in the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Number 6, Kyle Miller, in the back of the end zone. There is a flag at the end of the play. It's going to be on that celebration from Miller. He made the catch in the back corner of the end zone and then did a little dance. So they are going to enforce an unsportsmanlike penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the scoring team. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty enforced on the kickoff. The Vikings are going to kick from their own 20-yard line. Once they get set, extra point is up, and it's good. So with 10 minutes, 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter, the score is now the Long Beach City College Vikings 44, the visiting San Diego Southwestern Jaguars 7.
Madonna has definitely taken control of this game, putting the ball where it needs to be put, making plays when he needs to make plays. And you can definitely tell that Long Beach City is definitely having a great night tonight.
Who's the running back? Where's he from? You gotta talk him up.
Kanye Hunter, running back out of Dominguez High School, is a sophomore, weighed in at 210 pounds, listed at 6'2". As Long Beach City definitely has a big offense, big receivers, big offensive linemen, big running back, all playmakers on the field, and they're definitely showing it tonight.
But then you've also, on that reception, was Kyle Miller. He's the wide receiver, sophomore, 6'1", 191 pounds, from Warren High School. Then you've also got a couple other running backs that have not had that much action tonight. As previously stated, the Vikings are going to kick from the 20-yard line based on that 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty enforcement. Ball was touched at around the 20, and it rolled all the way back to the 5. The receiver picked up the ball and then tripped over his own feet. So it's going to be a shallow return.
I believe all the returns have been muffed.
5 yards or less. So that's going to put them at the 7-yard line to start their next possession. I must correct myself. It's 45-7 after that extra point. So now the Jaguars will look to potentially bring the odds here. Under pressure, Wojcik just throws it out of bounds.
The defender right there contained the outside, did his job to prevent the quarterback extending the play, forcing him to throw it out of bounds. Great coverage by Long Beach.
Intended receiver was the running back Flores, but he could not keep it in bounds.
He has been a playmaker for San Diego tonight.
Flores
Definitely
has
seen
had a
him
lot.
making plays.
Two receivers on the right side. He hands off to the running back, and he gets hit right at about the line of scrimmage. Pile gets pushed. but forward progress was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers are very fast.
So it'll be 3rd and 10.
When San Diego runs the zone or anytime they try to go to the outside, they're always met right there by a Viking defender.
3rd and 10.
The running back was Jay Gordon. Apologies for a soundbite there if you heard that, folks. We do have the hot mic down by the field, so if you do hear anything coming through that does not sound very nice, we do apologize for that. Spins a tackle and is brought down at the 4-yard line for a loss.
Vikings pass rushes all over the quarterback tonight. One player that did catch my attention, though, was number 99 for the Vikings, Raheem Moore, freshman out of Lakewood, another tall person as well.
It was number 55, Luke Tumalatai, who came in on the sack. So now, deep in their own territory, from almost the back of the end zone, the kicker is going to go out and hopefully try and gain some yardage here. Kick is up, and it's going to go to the 40. And he's going to be brought down at the 31. That was number 7, Jay Caldwell, on the carry from the 40 to the 31. A 9-yard carry after the punt. Now they're going to spot it at the 30, so it's going to be a 10-yard gain.
We'll see how the Viking offense starts this drive.
So the punter for San Diego, number 29, Hamadi Sharif, from Crawford High School, from the back of his own end zone, kicked it about 50 yards out, so not terrible. Gained some yardage on the kick, and then the return. The pass from Madonna falls incomplete in the end zone.
I believe he was
his intended receiver,
Elijah Lewis, but didn't seem to make that throw.
The intended receiver. It did look like the intended receiver was Elijah Lewis, the wide receiver sophomore from Millennium High School. 5'11", 184 pounds. Less weight means more speed.
Definitely.
So Madonna takes the snap with the running back behind him. Fakes the handoff, and he's going to get swallowed up. He's not brought down, but he is stopped at the 35.
You haven't seen that too often from the Vikings offense tonight. Good job of the San Diego defense stopping that play.
Ricardo Alvarez will get credited for that sack on Madonna. This time, Madonna takes it with the running back on his left. He's looking down middle of the field. Does he have the ball? Yes, he does.
Elijah Lewis.
Elijah Lewis this time will come up with the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
All times of time to throw the ball as well. Great protection from the offensive line. Speedy receivers, definitely. Speed does kill.
Ethan Smithlin out there to make the kick. On the extra point, it's up, and it's good. So with 7:53 left to play in the third quarter, the Vikings now lead 52-7.
Look at this protection up here, up front. Everyone, it's like a wall. All times of time in the pocket.
Lewis all by him. Lewis
definitely looked like the safety could have made a play. might have misread it and allowed the receiver just to.
He was all by himself in the end zone. He had one man come up just at the end, but that had no effect. Catch is made, and the touchdown. So now this game is definitely looking to run away from Southwestern, as the Vikings now have a 45-point lead with just under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Smithland kicks from the right hash. It goes to the 7, gets muffed by the receiver. He's going to run to the right side. He has his blocker, spins a tackle, spins another tackle, and finally will get brought down at the 34.
On the return was Jay Gordon, running back for the Jaguars. Pretty fast, actually reached.
Brings it from the 7 up to the 34. So that will be a 27-yard return. First and 10.
We'll see if the Vikings defense can attack this offense or turn the ball over, get the ball back to the offense.
To the left side of the field and caught enough for the first down. Finally gets brought down at midfield. It is enough for the first down. Jovan Young was the receiver. That pass to number 9, Jordan Benton from Montgomery High School, was complete for a gain of 2.
Wojcik looks like he's just fighting, doing everything he can to help this San Diego offense. But this Vikings defense looks very dominant right now. Has nothing gone past them so far in the past game.
The Vikings defense, we do have what?
Timeout.
Well, the crowd is singing happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday.
So whoever they are singing to, happy birthday to that individual.
Van for the ball. They're going to be reset 1 yard back. It should be second down and 9.
It's a scoreboard error. Second and 9.
Oh, I believe there's a beach volleyball. The ones you fill in with air.
Mm-hmm. Right, so while we get this figured out, they are trying to set up the chains here. It's supposed to be second and 9 from the 48. The chains were a yard too far. So Wojcik is going to take the snap, throws it to Jay Gordon, who brings it for a gain of 4.
With 6 minutes left in the third quarter, San Diego can try to pursue a touchdown on this drive. We'll see what happens. The Vikings defense has been very hot.
But exactly. The one thing that San Diego is really worried about right now is that Viking defense really pushing through the line and creating that pressure. It's going to be a free play because the Vikings jumped offside. Pass result is incomplete. However, we do have some extracurricular activity at about the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a free play because there was encroachment against the Vikings, so it's going to be 5 yards and a first down.
San Diego.
Offsides, defense, number 32. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Automatic first down for the Jaguars. You could see the left tackle jump just before the snap. So at any point when that does happen, the quarterback can either try and throw for a play, and if he gets the yardage, then they can go from the spot, or if the pass falls incomplete, then they just take the result of the penalty. So now that results in a first down from the Vikings 39-yard line. With the running back to his left, fakes the handoff, brings it himself, and dives for a gain of 7.
San Diego definitely playing a lot of small ball, a lot of passes thrown to the flats, a lot of run game, a lot of screens.
Gain of 5, correction. 2nd and 5 now from the Vikings 34. This time he's going to hand it off to the running back, who's going to get swallowed up by the Viking defense for a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Number 5, Andre Jenkins, just ramming himself into the pile.
Jay Gordon had the carry. Andre Jenkins with the stop. Jenkins is a 6'1" lineman, 218 pounds in his sophomore year here at Long Beach City out of Narbonne High School. That pass falls incomplete, so it sets up 4th down.
He's a linebacker.
Savion Robinson was the intended receiver, the Minnesota kid. So it'll be 4th and 3 from the 32.
Vikings defense looking to stop the short yardage plays that San Diego has been
San Diego is going
converting.
to, the offense is going to stay out on the field. They need to gain some yardage here. He looks to his left. He's got his man wide open at the 21-yard line. So that is going to be a first down.
Great catch by number 5, Javin Young. Another player for San Diego making plays tonight.
So now it's going to be first down from the 22. San Diego is threatening here with 4:14 left in play. Throws to the right side, gets his man, gets hit at the 20, and is brought down.
So far, San Diego has managed to attack the outsides. We haven't managed to see on this drive San Diego attacking the midfield because it's very dangerous and they don't want to allow any turnovers to get this game further out of their hands.
Clock continues to run, 3:45 now remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 8 after that gain of 2. Offense is lining up with 2 backs in the backfield. Hands it off to the right side. Gets hit and knocked out of bounds at the, they're going to spot him at the 15-yard line.
Jay Gordon is very fast, attacking the outside, managed to get upfield very quickly. We'll see if San Diego can punch this touchdown in or if the Vikings defense has made turnovers down at this side of the field before.
3rd and a short 3 from the 15. San Diego looking to get back in the end zone and regain some offense here. As he sets up a trips right formation, throws it to his running back, and this time he's going to evade the tackle and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Jay Gordon on the reception. Gets the 15 yards that they needed to get into the end zone.
The defenders couldn't manage to tackle him, and he's fast enough to just take it in himself. I wonder what happened there.
He spun the tackle and ran himself into the end zone.
That's it.
So now it'll be Luis Lopez going out there. Or no, it's Oswaldo Castillo, number 37. Kick is good. So with just under 3 minutes to play,
Replay.
we'll take a look at a replay
You
here.
could take a look at this defender. Wasn't
40 comes up, and
So he took the wrong angle. He didn't break down to make that tackle, which allowed the running back to split the gap and convert that touchdown.
that was number 40, Noah Milan, trying to get himself onto Gordon to prevent him from getting in the end zone. However, that's not what the result was. So now from the left hash, there's the kick. It's onside. Touched at the 42, and it rolls out of bounds. So it's going to be Viking offense from their own 42-yard line. Correction, they're going to move the ball back to
Not kicked out of bounds prior to touching the receiving team. The ball will be taken at the spot where it went out of bounds. First down.
There is a substitution at quarterback. Jet Petty has entered the game. Freshman from Torrance High School.
You are right. They are going to give Will Madonna the rest of the night off. And Jet Petty is going to get his first appearance of the season. He has not played in either of the two games so far. Flag on the play. Looks like it could possibly be a pass interference call. So the first pass that Petty throws is incomplete.
Interference on the defense, number 3. That's a spot foul. First and 10 from the spot of the foul.
So that will be Speedy Granderson on the coverage, allowing the pass interference managed.
So it's going to be first down from the spot. First and 10. Petty with two receivers on either side and his running back. He's going to keep it to the line of scrimmage. Throws it to number 12, who cuts back to the middle of the field and is finally brought down at the 30-yard line.
What a great play by Petty. Looked like he was going for the run, but turned to his left, threw it back for the quick lateral type bubble screen throw with his hurry-up offense.
Hurry-up offense in use. Petty hands off. Flag is on the play. And a pile of Southwestern defensemen on top of the running back.
Holding. Offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
Even on these few plays Petty has been in, he has looked great so far.
Petty has managed to get himself downfield quite quickly. However, they are going to be brought back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It was a holding call against the Vikings, so now it's first and 20 from the Southwestern 40-yard line. So Petty's now going to have his running back on the left side, and he'll have two receivers on either side of the O-line. Fakes the handoff, looks to pass, middle of the field, and it's caught. No, it's not caught.
Ball was ruled incomplete, hit the ground.
Even if it's still an incompletion, that was nice of a throw by Petty there.
Could have been the first down, but the pass was ruled incomplete. No matter, Petty has himself an arm. He can get himself down the field with one throw. Again, running back to the left. This time he's going to step up, and he's going to be sacked. That's number 98. Matthew Robertson, the defensive end freshman, 6'2", 235 pounds, from Chula Vista High School.
The offensive line couldn't seem to protect. Actually, they did, but Petty seemed to step up in the pocket and unfortunately collapsed.
The pocket collapsed on Petty. He came up and tried to make the run, but was brought down. This time he's going to throw down the right side of the field. It is going to fall incomplete.
Blitz by San Diego, putting in some heat, forcing Petty to throw the ball.
Keonta Davis was the intended receiver. It's going to be 4th and 18, and the Vikings are going to send out their punt team.
We'll see how Petty responds on the second drive he gets.
Back to receive for Southwestern is number 18, Dante Pacheco, out of Mar Vista High School in San Diego.
Weighing in at 180, we'll see if he's a speedster that can make a threat.
And back to kick for the Vikings.
Delay of game, number 46. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Prior to the snap, there was a delay of game. The game clock ran out on the Vikings before the snap. It's a 5-yard loss. So now that sets up an even longer punt. 4th and 23. Clock is going to run with a minute to go in the third quarter. The kick is away. It goes up the middle of the field. Fair catch is called. The ball is going to roll into the end zone for the touchback.
First touchback of the game for the San Diego special teams unit.
That was number 46, Ray Sanchez. He is getting some action this week after being taken out early in the first quarter of game 1 against Riverside. So it's good to see him back out on the field after taking that hit.
Definitely.
And it looked dangerous when he went down, but he's no worse for the wear. He's got the ankle wrapped up, and he's all good to go. So he made that punt. Hands off to the running back.
Jay Gordon again on the carry.
Once again, number 3, Jay Gordon.
Speedster making plays for this offense. Even though they only have 14 points on the board, he has been making quite a few plays all night for this offense.
A gain of 6 on that run. Moves up to the Jaguars' 26-yard line. 2nd and 4. Hands it off to Gordon again, who's going to bring it up and get another yard or so on the run.
Vikings defense rallying to the ball, preventing Gordon to hit the outside.
End of the third quarter.
And that is the end of the third quarter of play. So, as we head into the final quarter of play in the ball game tonight, the score is the Long Beach City College Vikings 52 and the visiting San Diego Southwestern Jaguars 14. Viking show band under the direction of Brian Hamilton, giving us a little bit of Tupac and Dr. Dre to serenade us as we head into the start of the fourth quarter with some California love.
California love indeed, and you will wonder about the San Diego special teams unit is if they allowed any touchbacks tonight, would have this been a different turnout for their offense? Muffing kicks, not getting past the 5 or 10 yard line is a big killer.
The big unanswered question of the night that we will never know. So,
but even with bad field possession, quarterback Alex Wojcik seems to put up a fight and extend drives for the San Diego offense.
So now we've got 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 3 on the other side of the field. Wojcik looks to the left, and he's got his man. And he's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line.
Jovan Young again making another play for the San Diego offense as the Southwestern Jaguars continue to attack the outsides of this Vikings defense, as the Vikings defense pass rush hasn't seemed to be attacking and getting to the quarterback.
It's enough for the first down. He's going to take the snap again, looks for his man, is brought down. He attempted the pass, but it was incomplete.
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
So 2nd and 10.
Jagger Mosqueda just shot himself all the way from the back of the defensive side, rushed the quarterback, applying pressure to make that throw unpreventable for the quarterback. And then he shot so fast, literally ran at least 10 to 15 yards from the ball.
I love that you're saying he shot. So this pass is going to reach the receiver number 9, Jordan Benton. Gets up to their own 47-yard line, 2nd and 2.
We'll see if this Vikings defense applies pressure here by sending in a blitz. You see him creeping up on the right and bottom side of your screen.
So now he's got his 2 running backs. Where are they going to spot him? Are they going to give him the first down? No.
PC Ahua Litia making a great play for the Vikings defense.
4th down.
4th down, we'll see what this offense can do. Can they stop this hot Vikings defense, this hot Vikings pass rush? 13 minutes left in the game. You wonder if
4th
there's
and
a
a
lot
short
of time for
one.
San Diego.
They're not going to kick it. Timeout on the field taken by San Diego.
Timeout. Southwestern. First charge, timeout.
Their first of the second half.
If the Jaguars do manage to convert this first down, how long, will it take them to reach the end zone? Great music by our band tonight.
It's like aliens.
Aliens indeed.
The referee's microphone is still on. It seems like he has been having a little bit of issue there.
I wonder if he was referring to the lights as aliens every time he wakes up.
You never know. One could never know.
We shall ask.
So, coming out of the timeout, it's a 4th and a short 1 for San Diego, with 13 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Under center, and he's going to get to midfield and get the first down.
The offensive line for the Jaguars managed to push the Vikings enough for a first down, and the quarterback Wojcik fights his way into a first down as well.
Pushing the pile, I believe, is how they say it.
That's correct.
So, they have advanced into Viking territory. They're at the 49. Tight end is in motion. He's going to move over to the right side. He's got a running back on either side of him. Drops back, looks, can't find his guy. Now he's going to throw it.
What a great catch by number 29.
It is a completion.
Hamadi Sharif on the catch. And I like the way the Jaguars offense actually came out in a split formation in the backfield.
So Hamadi Sharif, the running back freshman from Crawford High School, got the completion, brings them up to the Vikings 36. for another first down. Once again, another play with the running backs on either side. Looking downfield on the right side. Pass falls incomplete. Number 4, Jonah Martinez was there to break it up. The intended receiver was
number 5, Jovan Young, deep wide out, who has been making plays for them all night but couldn't make that play tonight.
So with 12 minutes to go in the ball game, the Jaguars are they're still in Viking territory. He's going to send the running back in motion, throws it over, and the pass is no good.
The Jaguars offense still hasn't managed to go over the middle when it comes to pass plays. Always wide outs, flats, or out routes.
He sent Ray Flores over to his right side to grab the pass, but it fell incomplete, just out of the hands of Flores. So now it's 3rd and 10. And the Jaguars are going to stick with that same formation with a back on each side. 3 men in the backfield. Wojcik looks to pass, can't find his man. Now he's going to throw. Did he keep his feet in bounds? There is a late flag thrown by the field judge. Not sure what that is about. A late flag thrown.
Something might have been said.
What George Arredondo, the referee, has here.
Illegal touching on the offense. Player went out of bounds, was the first to touch the ball coming back in. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 3rd down.
Okay, so what happened there was the receiver went out of bounds and then caught the ball before reestablishing himself in bounds. So therefore, it's illegal touching on the Jaguars.
Correction. There's no yardage loss. It is loss of down, 4th down.
Oh, okay. Sort of confused there.
Fourth and 8 from the 34. Takes the snap, drops back, can't find his man. He's got an open right side of the field. He's going to run, he's going to slow down and then take himself out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Wojcik managed to escape the pocket and extend the play with no Vikings defenders in sight. I believe the Vikings managed to blitz everything inside, had both defenders going deep to cover the receivers and no one on the outside for Wojcik to escape and attack.
So Wojcik just adds himself some more yardage on his line for the night. Hands it off.
Great stop there by the Vikings defensive front.
That was, once again, Hamadi Sharif.
Plays very aggressive. Hits hard. You could definitely tell.
Took the ball up the middle of the field for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Let's see what this Jaguars offense can do. We'll see if they will go to their wide out Jovan Young, who they previously seemed to target when it comes down to the red zone.
2nd and 8 from the Vikings 15. Wojcik is running with 3 receivers on either side. Now he's going to look to pass. Can't find his man. Gets hit. Spins a tackle. Throws the ball out of bounds. Incomplete pass. The Vikings were looking for that sack, but Wojcik was able to spin away and avoid it.
Wojcik manages to amaze people by even not making plays, but manage and prevents himself from getting sacked. and losing yardage for this offense.
So with just over 10 minutes to go in the game, another trips left formation with the running back to the right side in the shotgun. Center snaps the ball. Wojcik looks left side. Incomplete.
Jovan Young signaled to his quarterback that he was open, and indeed he was, but the throw seemed to be a little bit late. He did manage to get his fingers on it, but couldn't bring the ball down. This wide receiver, Young, has a lot of potential.
The Vikings defender Kylan Bennett, the 5'10" freshman from Warren High School, came up and he put the hurt on Wojcik there before the pass was thrown. He came up hobbling after the play. Nothing worse for the wear. So now it's a trips right. Wojcik looks to the left corner of the end zone. No flags, no catch. Vikings will take over on downs.
Vikings offense comes onto the field, and with 10 minutes left, you would like to think that will they kill the clock, or they will just keep attacking and putting the points up on the board.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't see them trying to tack on any extra points here. They could, and they could not at the same time. You never know. Of course, Brett Peabody, the head coach for the Vikings, has the experience. He knows how to handle situations like this.
Petty looking like Mahomes right there.
So Petty comes up and his intended receiver was number 12, Matthew Dragic. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. This time he hands it off and gets the first down.
I'm actually interested if Petty gets his first touchdown of the year on this drive. As he
needed 2, he got 3, so it's a first down. Vikings continue to move those chains down the field. Petty takes the high snap, throws, but the pass was batted down. Incomplete.
Petty has all kinds of time in the pocket, but the Jaguars defense fortunately makes a play. But the offensive line has definitely give Petty enough time to make throws. As the offense looks for a call on the sideline.
So Petty lines up with a running back to his left side. Looking to keep going down the field, 2nd and 10. This time he's looking to the middle of the field. And the pass is picked.
Talk about right place, right time.
Picked off by number 27, Adrian Martinez, out of Mar Vista High School.
He literally was just there at the right place, right time.
Adrian Martinez, 1st and 10 for the Jaguars.
So after the interception, that's the first interception allowed by the Vikings tonight.
The first turnover as well.
That is it the first turnover on downs in the game? Or
the first forcing a turnover.
The first allowed turnover
by the Jaguars defense.
So now very quickly, the Jaguars offense is back on the field. Hands it off to the running back.
There is no foul on the play. However, the offense did not allow 3 seconds for the defense to set. We're going to replay it down. First down.
That seemed to happen twice tonight.
Jaguars came up in that hurry-up offense
We'll see if-
and did not give the Viking defense enough time to get set prior to the snap. So now he's going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to evade the tackle, and now he's going to be brought down right back at about the line of scrimmage.
Vikings defense swarming all over the Jaguars offense. Not even allowing them to gain any yards so far. A flag thrown.
There is a flag on the play. Not sure what it is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, 40 on the defense, 15 yards, first down.
So that will be a
Unsportsmanlike
flag on
conduct
Noah
call.
Malone.
An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Noah Milan. Not sure what it was for.
Might have said it's a little chirp. Going back to the huddle.
Apologies there for the referee's microphone being on at the time of his whistle.
We'll see if the Vikings defense will apply pressure by blitzing. I believe they will.
So you go from a 2nd and 10 to now a 1st and 10 after that 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty.
I believe that's a different.
Illegal substitution on the offense, 12 players prior to the snap, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
There's a different quarterback
And
in
just
for
like that,
the Jaguars offense.
just like that, from gaining 15 to now losing 5, so now it's a 1st and 15.
Number 10, Joao already in at quarterback. As the running back's brought down.
Brought down at the 41
This Vikings defense has really shown out tonight.
for a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 17.
Great way for the Vikings tonight to respond after starting off 0-2. Playing dominant tonight.
That is Joao Arede coming in. The freshman quarterback stands at 6'4", 200 pounds from IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. This time he's got nobody on.
Offensive line could not protect the quarterback, but the quarterback seemed to be complaining about some type
The
of
Vikings have come up with the
miscommunication.
ball. A fumble on the play recovered by number 59.
I believe the refs are discussing.
The ball was ruled a fumble on the field, recovered by the defense, first down.
First down.
Number 59, Jeremy Rivas. The lineman, sophomore, 6'2", 280 pounds out of Torrance High School, forces the fumble, picks up the ball, and now the Vikings have regained possession right at midfield.
Vikings
At
defense
the right
showing
hash.
who they are tonight, making a statement. Let's see if Petty could score on this drive.
So just like that, when you thought the Joao Arede was going to have some action in this ball game, it's very short-lived as they force a fumble. So now Petty's back on the field with the offense, hands it off to the running back, comes up the middle of the field, gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Good enough for the Vikings to show a very great game tonight. Offense and defense have definitely showed out. I noticed the Vikings do like to do this, call a fake cadence and then look to get their actual call for their play.
So Petty had 3 receivers on his right side, and now down the right side of the field, touchdown for the Vikings. It's number 4, Chad Sabal, the wide receiver.
And that's pure athleticism by him. After he caught the ball, managed to make a play and get open, get upfield to score. And that was like a quick juke move that allowed him just to go up the sideline and score. Great throw by Petty. Read the defensive end coming in, made the throw. The slant looked like a RPO. Wow, what a great throw by Petty. getting his first touchdown of the season, I believe, on his 3rd drive.
Jet
for him
Petty
tonight.
gets that first touchdown of the season. He's the freshman quarterback from Torrance High School. His first college touchdown.
Look at this replay here. You can
We're
see
gonna
Petty
see a
making
replay
a play,
here.
reads the linebacker, receiver, the slot, makes the play, makes a juke, quick juke, not a little fancy one, nothing too fancy. Make a short step, plant your foot, get upfield, and no one on that Jaguars defense can stop the speedy receiver.
No one for the Jaguars there to prevent it. So now, with 6.5 left in the 4th quarter, 6.5 left in this ball game, the score is now Long Beach City College 59, San Diego Southwestern 14.
Beautiful jerseys by the Vikings tonight.
Yes, these black and white jerseys the Vikings have on tonight are an interesting design. Week 1, they had the red jerseys on. Kick goes to the right side of the field. Fair catch was signaled, and it's going to result in a touchback for San Diego.
Seeing the Jaguars finally manage just to give up their returns and take touchbacks. There's only 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter for this Jaguars offense to make something happen. But so far, this Vikings defense has done everything in their power to force turnovers or to stop them and turn the ball over and give it right back to the hot offense. And we'll see Arade back in at quarterback, looking for a nice drive for this Jaguars offense.
Joao Arade takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, who gets brought down at the 31-yard line for a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
And with 6 minutes left with a score like this, you'd tend to believe the coach will make some changes where players on the roster that don't often see the field too much get a chance to make something happen. So we'll see if
especially for the Vikings, some of these offensive players and the defense, really on both teams, the substitutions coming in for these players that have not seen much playing time. We'll now see it towards the end of this game, as the handoff is complete and he's brought down right back at the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings defensive line making another stop, and the Vikings defense just rallying to the ball. Pretty much has been the story this whole night for this Vikings defense.
Correction, there was a gain of 1. So it's 3rd and 3 from their own 32. Tight end is in motion. He's going to move over to the left side. Areda is going to hand off to his running back, who's going to go up the middle. He has blockers, and now he's going to go up the left side of the field. He has a blocker chasing him, and he's finally brought down out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. That's number 20.
With the carry, Gio Powers makes the stop. 1st and 10 for the
What a great run by the running back for the Jaguars. Big strides getting upfield.
on the Vikings 20-yard line.
The Jaguars showing a little life here late in the 4th quarter, looking to put up another touchdown.
Noah Concepcion was the running back for the Jaguars that brought the ball downfield. So now it's 1st and 10 from the Vikings 20. Takes the snap, hands it off. Brought down at the 17, gain of 3.
Even when the Vikings defense do allow big plays to happen, they seem to capitalize on any chance they get after that. We've seen the Jaguars come down to the red zone before, but did not manage to get inside the end zone or turn the ball over due to the Vikings defense being very hot.
Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws. It's picked off. There's nobody there to block him. Down the sideline. In the end zone.
Jenkins.
Andre Jenkins with the scoop and score for the Vikings.
Red hot. Defense is red hot. Vikings, wow, man oh man.
85-yard pick, 6 interception and return.
We were just talking about how
He's a
dominant they were.
He's a little out of breath after running those 85 yards.
He's been making plays all night. Good for him to return a pick 6 for this Vikings defense.
And just like that, 3.5 left in the game. Vikings have scored again, and now they've really put up that crooked number. 65-14 in favor of the Vikings. The Viking show band, along with the Viking cheerleading squad, rallying with the fight song. Bad snap, point after attempt is no good.
What a play. Did you see that? Did you see that play happen? Bobbled, managed to get it.
I was looking at it. We're going to get a look at it right here. We're going to get a look here. We're going to see what happened.
Quarterback throws it to his right.
Already.
And you can see
looks
number
to the
5
right.
shoot, makes contact, hits by his teammate number 10, manages to focus, gets his hands on the ball, takes it all the way to the house for a pick 6.
It's the bobble.
Shot. He read the play, shot to the defender, made some contact. Defender.
Ricardo Abrego was the defensive back that made first contact that tipped the ball into the hands of Jenkins. And as you said,
Back live.
takes it to the house and just makes that pick 6 interception look like it was nothing.
Looks like they practiced that all week. That's how easy the defense has made it look like tonight.
So the Vikings have definitely put up that crooked number here tonight. And it appears that we are going to see the Vikings get their first win of the season. Smithlin with the kick, lands at the 11. Receiver comes up and he's tackled at the, they're going to spot him at the 25-yard line.
Very unfortunate for this Jaguars offense. It seems they have many opportunities to score, but this Vikings defense is very hot tonight and will not give up any kind of points ever since allowing that last touchdown. We got to give it to the Vikings defense. After coming up 0-2, they knew what they had to do today, and they actually did it. And not did that, they did more.
So the Jaguars are going to take over from the 25-yard line.
We'll see what Arade has to do or how he can respond this drive.
Hands it off to his running back, number 30, who's going to go to the right side of the field. And he's going to get absolutely crushed. Almost looked like a clothesline that turned the receiver, number 30, Giovanni Barrios, turned him inside out.
We talked about big guys all night long. And number 92, Abodogaba, listed 300 pounds.
Peter Abodoaga, the D lineman, 6'2", 300 pounds from Lawndale High School.
Seemed to make another play shooting the gap right there, stopping this Jaguars offense.
As the ball is brought up the middle of the field.
One big fella, not even looking at the screen, and I could just see him from the window, and he is huge, but very fast and athletic.
Barrios got the carry again on that one. A gain of 1, 3rd and 4 from their own 36-yard line. So we'll see if the Jaguars can capitalize here and get that first down. We'll have to see what Arede is able to do. Puts the running back in motion, hands it off, goes up the right side of the field, and he's brought down for a gain of 2, maybe 3.
This Viking defense likes to hit hard. Very physical defense.
To the 33-yard line.
Number 95, Luke Overbay. Listed as 6'8", 270.
What number?
Number 95, Luke Overbay.
Timeout.
Is that a typo?
Southwestern.
6'8".
This is their second
Wow.
charge timeout.
Can you
of the
believe
half.
that?
Luke Overbay, the towering defensive lineman at 6'8", 270-pound freshman out of Edison High School. Whew, that's a big guy right there.
Can you imagine the offensive lineman seeing him and thinking, man,
I can't imagine what the O-line thinks when they take a look at him and be like, oh my Lord, there he is right there. Big number 95, 6'8". I believe last year the Vikings had one of their players wearing number 77. He stood at 6'7", so he was a tall boy.
Okay.
He was a sophomore, so he moved on. But now you've got another freshman, a tall freshman at 6'8". So with 1.5 minutes left in this ball game,
talk about
the
it.
Jaguars on a 4th and short are looking to capitalize. This time he's going to get it, and he's going to be brought down at the 39. Clock will continue to run.
Jaguars. Jay Gordon and Jovan Young have been out for the Jaguars offense.
I don't see the Jaguars giving up. I think they want to try and get down the field to get in the end zone at least one last time before the end of this game, so that they can have over 20. But we'll just have to see. So now it's 1st and 10 from their own 39. Puts the tight end in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, goes up the middle of the field, gets his blockers, and he's brought down for a gain of 9 to the 48.
What a game tonight.
Or 47, gain of 8. Clock continues to run, counting down from 20 seconds. Hands off to the running back one more time, goes back up the middle of the field. This time gets the first down into Vikings territory to the 43. 16 seconds and running. It does not look as though the Jaguars are going to make another play here. 2, 1. We have a timeout on the field by the Jaguars.
Timeout.
With one.
Southwestern. This is their 3rd and final timeout.
With 1 second.
Clock operator, please place 3 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds on the clock. Thank you.
With 3 seconds remaining in the game, Jaguars take their 3rd and final timeout.
They could have just let the clock run, but it's good to see that they would like to fight back and see if they can find a shot in the end zone.
They want to see if they can, it would be a Hail Mary pass at this point with 3 seconds left. So, as they come out of the timeout, we'll see the last snap of the ball game. All right. So here we go. Last play of the ball game. Here's the snap. He drops back. He's going to look. Throwing. And it's
Sure.
incomplete. No flags. Ball game over. Your final score here from Vet Stadium. The Long Beach City College Vikings 65, San Diego 14. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you right back here in 2 weeks
On Viking Sports.
on Viking Sports.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everybody.
Good night, Long Beach.